It doesn't matter if you are behind rocks, behind walls, concrete stairs, or a whole another floor. Tech weapons allows you to blast enemies from far, far away. You can clear entire stages while planting your butt behind one wall. And I know most of you guys have seen just how overpowered tech revolvers are, but get yourself a tech rifle or a tech sniper rifle and no bad guy can touch you. What is going on, Chooms? It's Fish Fosh, and today we are showcasing how to clean up an entire enemy encounter using tech weapons. If you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing for more Cyberpunk 2077. For all this to work, of course, you're going to need yourself a tech weapon. Now, I am going to suggest a tech rifle or a tech sniper rifle, and it doesn't have to be like epic, rare, or anything. Uncommon or common would do just fine. But the reason why it's a rifle and not a shotgun or a tech pistol or revolver is because of the damage fall off the further the enemy is. Now, of course, there are perks to allow you to increase damage with range and all that stuff, but a shotgun is still a shotgun. There's no way a shotgun would outrange a sniper rifle. So that's the only reason why I'm saying use a rifle or a tech sniper rifle. All you're gonna need besides the rifle is ping, which everyone should have because it is given to you. Then all you gotta do is find yourself in a room full of bad guys, ping something, and voila. Like shooting fish in a barrel. I mean, like, really. Look at how easy it is to clean up. My personal game style of play is stealth. I enjoy it with quick hacks. I like running around, taking guys down, and using system reset. However, I am 2 characters in, and each at 80 hours played, and I'm getting really bored with stealthy playstyle. So I started exploring with other builds. This one just has to be the most fun right now. I honestly don't know about you guys, but this mission where you and Takamura are ambushed after kidnapping Hanako-sama was annoying AF. I died quite a bit. However, once I picked up a tech sniper rifle, I pinged a light or an enemy, I just started firing through walls. It was that simple. When I played this mission, I didn't really study the most useful perks, so I didn't have the best perks on. But when I dug deeper, this ability to shoot through walls can be made even more insane by applying the correct perks. Now, a quick warning. There is no absolute clarification when you, for example, purchase an assault perk that increases rifle damage that it applies to a tech sniper rifle or a tech rifle. However, in my playthrough, I have noticed that when you kill enemies with a tech rifle, you do get assault experience points. So this is why I'm basing and this is why I'm including assault perks in this build. If there is a correction or if there is a way for anyone to clarify this, please leave it down in the comments down below so I know for future reference. But again, I totally think and believe that assault perks do apply to tech sniper rifles and tech rifles. Most of the perks I'm going to highlight are under the reflexes and tech attribute skill trees. So this means if you are like level 50 already and you've already spent all your attribute points, it's going to be hard for you to readjust if reflexes and tech was not your priority. I want to separate the perks between must-haves and optionals. Of course, this is subjective, and if you feel one should be a must-have and not an optional, or vice versa, let me know down in the comments below. Okay, now let's get started. The first one is covering kill shot. This increases crit chance by rifles by 10% when firing from behind cover, and it increases that to 20% once it is fully upgraded. This one is a no-brainer. The entire time you will be behind cover, aka a wall, so covering kill shot will apply no matter what. Increasing your chances for a crit shot just allows you to clear the room that much faster. Next up is Bullseye. Increases rifle and submachine gun damage while aiming by 10%. This is a quick way to get more damage, but unfortunately it's maxed out at that 10% because you can only buy the perk once. Next up, I got Nerves of Steel. This increases headshot damage with sniper rifles and precision rifles by 20%, and finally 30% when it is fully upgraded. I put this one as a must-have because most enemies that are hiding behind cover are going to be standing still. So it is going to be easier for you to actually get those headshots. So why not take advantage and go for the head and get some extra damage? All right, next up is Named Bullets. Increase crit damage with rifles and submachine guns by 35%. This works really well with covering kill shot because not only do you now have increased chance of getting a crit shot, but when you land this crit shot, you actually inflict a 35% damage increase. So they're pretty much dead and going bye-bye after you hit them with that one shot. Now finally, for my must-haves under Assault is the long shot. Rifle and submachine gun damage increases the farther you are located from your enemies. This is what actually helps me kill those guys from far, far away because of this perk. If you have this perk, it's just your damage increases the further they are away. So theoretically, if this person was 4 buildings away from you and you shot him, because of this perk, you should have a lot more damage to kill that enemy. Now for my optionals. I have here 3 optionals. One is Trench Warfare, and this increases rifle and submachine gun damage by 5% when firing from behind cover. Now, this is not so bad because it stacks up to, I believe, 30% once it's fully upgraded. And the reason why it's optional is I can't change, for example, Nerves of Steel with Trench Warfare, and now all of a sudden I'm more powerful. I still think, for example, Nerves of Steel would be much better than Trench Warfare, and that's the reason why it's optional. And plus, it requires more attribute points, but I digress. That's totally up to you. The other one is Hunter's Hands. Okay, this reduces recoil with rifles and submachine guns by 20% when firing from behind cover. Now, the reason why I don't really care about recoil is you will be behind cover, and for the most part, enemies won't have time to actually come to you. You'll either be on the roof shooting down through the ceiling, or you'll be behind so many layers of walls that by the time the closest enemy gets to you, you've already probably killed them. Lastly, the one I have as optional is Savage Stoic. This increases damage with rifles and submachine guns by 35% when standing still. Now, the reason why I put this as optional is, one, it requires that you have a maxed out reflex attribute tree. I don't recommend you get this because even with the perks that you already have, or that my character already has, I'm already one-shotting everything. The only thing that may help this or that may benefit from this is if you're fighting a boss, but even then I've been able to take down cyber psychos and some like entire gangs without having this perk at all. If any of you have tried this and are like, yes, it definitely benefits me by 1000%, then let me know because that's very interesting. The way I look at it, it's just not worth spending the extra 2 attribute points to complete this tech tree just to get 35% more damage, because you're already probably getting that with better weapons and all the perks you have already acquired in this tech tree. Moving on to engineering under tech abilities. Must-haves for engineering under tech abilities. So you have Ubercharge. Fully charged tech weapons deal 50% more damage. Okay, let's just time out for a second here. 50% more damage. That's a mic drop moment. Honestly, if there's one thing I would say, just get all the attribute points you need for tech and get this perk. That's it. Okay, 50% more damage. This with like kill shot, god damn, everyone's dead. Next up is Fuck All Walls. This reduces the charge amount needed for tech weapons to penetrate walls by 30%. The reason why I put this as a must-have is sometimes you be rushing. Sometimes it happens, okay? And if you're rushing, trying to kill that guy coming up, you're not charging the weapon fully, especially with a tech rifle. I find myself sometimes not charging fully, maybe half, But with this perk, it reduces the amount needed by 30%, which is huge. Let's say a wall needs a full 100%. You can charge your weapon to just 70 and you'll penetrate the wall, damaging or killing that enemy. So again, this one's more up for debate, but I prefer it as a must-have. Next up is Tesla. Increases the charge multiplier for tech weapons by 15%, then 35%, and lastly 55% when fully upgraded. So death, that's all I'm gonna say. My optionals are Gun Whisperer. So this is when a fully charged tech weapon, it does not shoot automatically. And some of you may find that annoying that it just shoots once it's fully charged. Maybe you're not aimed yet or you're not ready yet. And that's why I put it as optional, because I prefer not to have this. I tried it with it on and it's kind of cool. You just kind of hold the charge and then when you're ready, you let go. But I've gotten into a flow where I charge up the weapon and then shoot. So this one's like up to your playstyle. If you like to just walk around with a fully charged weapon and then start shooting through the wall, by all means, go for it. But for me, I left it as an optional because just that, like I got into a flow and I like the flow I'm in. So I've left it as a perk that I don't need. Lastly, we have Lickety Split. Tech weapons charge times is reduced by 10%, then 20% when fully charged. Again, this has to do with my own flow. Because I got into a flow of knowing when a tech rifle will shoot when fully charged, I don't really need the speed to be increased, nor do I need it like increased by 20%. So maybe 10% would be good enough for you, or maybe you want the whole 20%. So again, this is a preference of the style of play in the tech weapon category. Oh, damn. Okay, that was a long list. Like I said, this entire must-have and optionals is completely subjective, so feel free to mix and match. I mean, we do have access to reset perk tools, so go nuts. After playing this game, going full stealth assassin, mixing this into my gameplay has made me enjoy the game in a completely different way. No longer am I worried about getting caught. I'm just going full Rambo while camping behind the wall. That is it for me, guys. This is going to be the start of my build guide, so consider liking and subscribing for more of that fun stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.